Honestly, the Jimny is inconvenient. It's not spacious, and the ride quality isn't for everyone. If you only look at comfort, there are plenty of better cars out there. But even knowing that, you still end up wanting one. Today, I'll talk about why the Jimny is so loved and why people want it, despite it being inconvenient. I'll give you my honest thoughts on that. To cut to the chase, the Jimny isn't chosen for its convenience. It's more about the thrill of driving it, or the satisfaction of simply owning it. It's chosen based on that kind of feeling, so just looking at the specs makes it hard to see why it's so popular. But once you actually see it and drive it, you'll want it. I think this feeling is exactly the Jimny's greatest strength. First, let's properly discuss its inconveniences. For a start, the interior isn't spacious. Depending on how you use it, there are times you might wish for a bit more space in the back seats and the boot. The ride quality also divides opinion. If you're expecting a typical, comfortable, soft SUV, you might find it a bit different. You can feel the bumps in the road quite clearly. Then there's the versatility for everyday use, shopping, school runs, long distances, and motorways. Honestly, if you want to do all of that comfortably, there are other options. In short, the Jimny isn't a 10 out of 10 for everyone. But here's the thing. The first reason you still want one is definitely the looks. You can tell it's a Jimny at a glance. It has a proper ruggedness that's quite rare among modern cars. And it's not just chunky. It's cute, but it's also cool. This balance is absolutely spot on. Whether parked in the city or out in nature, it always looks the part. It feels like more than just a way to get around. That's a massive strength. The moment you see it, it just makes you think, yeah, that's brilliant. The appeal of its looks is actually really significant, I think. The second point is that it's just fun to drive. I think people who love the Jimny will completely understand this. You don't even have to go far. Just popping out for a bit somehow lifts your mood. Normal cars, for better or worse, can easily become just tools for getting around, can't they? But the Jimny is different. It's the sort of car that makes you think, I want to go out for a drive in this. That difference is actually quite massive. It's so much easier to grow attached to a car that makes you want to find reasons to drive it, rather than one that's just practical. Even if there are impracticalities, the sheer joy of driving it more than makes up for them. I think that's exactly why people want one. Another big factor is its unique, one-of-a-kind feel. You'd think there'd be similar cars out there, but surprisingly, there really aren't. There are loads of practical cars, spacious cars, and cars with great fuel economy, but very few cars make you think, I want this one, despite being a bit impractical, like the Jimny does. So rather than weighing up your options, you just end up thinking, I just want a Jimny. When it comes down to it, it's less about the exact specs or features, and more about whether you simply love the car. For people who feel that genuine passion, I think this car really hits the mark. So, who exactly is it suited for? It's for someone who can enjoy it, slight inconveniences and all. Someone who loves the look of it and really values the satisfaction of owning it. Someone who wants a car that lifts their spirits, even just a bit, on their days off. I think it's an absolutely perfect fit for that sort of person. Conversely, maybe someone's top priority is pure comfort, or they want a car that effortlessly fits the whole family and loads of luggage, handling absolutely everything flawlessly. For that sort of person, a different car might actually be a better fit. But if you care more about whether you can truly love the car, rather than just how practical it is, the Jimny is incredibly appealing. The Jimny definitely has its impracticalities. Its space and comfort certainly aren't for everyone. But even knowing those drawbacks, it still has a charm that just makes you want one anyway. The looks, the fun of driving, and its one-of-a-kind feel. I think these three things are what make the Jimny so special. There are plenty of practical cars out there, but there aren't many that actually make you want to drive them. So it all comes down to this one phrase: the Jimny is impractical, but I want it. What do you find appealing about the Jimny? Is it that you still want one? Or maybe it's just not for you. Please let me know in the comments.